You are, everybody. Hello, it's 3 p.m. It's time for cocktails with Nanny Bubby on Friday. I hope you are all doing very, very well, and a very happy Mother's Day to all of you who have mothers, and a very happy Mother's Day to you if you are a mom, and a very happy Mother's Day to my mother, who usually watches every single day. So I wanted to welcome you all here. Yep, she's watching. There she is. She's the first one in today. Hey, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. We're going to look forward to a really great weekend. Everybody, we're planning fabulous things. And today I have found, hey, Yumi Alvarez, nice to see you. It's been a while since you've joined us. Happy Mother's Day to you as well. So today we are making a Mother's Day cocktail, and I did a lot of research. I wanted to do something pretty and pink. I wanted to do something that would be fabulous for us to experiment with and taste and do together. And I've come up with a fabulous, fabulous drink called a rosé sparkler for Mother's Day. So we're going to get right into it. But before I do, I just got a text from our wonderful Roseanne Heidemann, who has been vacationing in Kauai for the last week, and they were supposed to be coming home this afternoon, and she ended up in the hospital, and in a couple of hours she's going in for gallbladder surgery. So my dear Roseanne, I'm so sorry. I wish we could come and be with you and bring you a Mother's Day cocktail and wish you the best. But I am so sorry that you were there. What a way to end a vacation. But I have known a few people, actually, believe it or not, who ended up having a procedure done in Honolulu and in Cabo, and it went perfectly. And I know they have great doctors there, because what doctor wouldn't want to be stationed in Honolulu? So there you go. I wish you all the best. All of the gatherers here are wishing you the very, very best. And as soon as you can text or have Harry text us and let us know that you're doing okay, we'd really appreciate it. So from all the gatherers, will you all type a heart in the chat and wish Roseanne a very, very good surgery? We're all here for each other. All of us gather every day, and when things don't go so well, we are here for each other. So everybody, put some hearts into the chat right now. There we go, Roseanne. These are all for you, and we're all wishing you the best. Hey, Lindsay, nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Hey, Yumi, thank you so much for wishing me a great happy Mother's Day, and to you as well. So if you're all ready, let's get started. So the first thing that this calls for, and let me get a whisk. Hey, Teresa, sorry I didn't say hello to you, even though I saw you come on, is raspberry jam. And I know that sounds counterintuitive, and I will tell you, look at all of the hearts. Hey, Cynthia. I am using actually Cynthia Berman's plum peach jam for this recipe. Now the recipe called for raspberry jam, but I promise you that when I looked at the color of this versus raspberry jam bought in the grocery store, it was just a little less pink. It was a little darker purple, which I think is just going to give a lovely flavor to this drink. So let me, boy, I was so busy texting with Roseanne, I didn't get the rest of my supplies because she just texted. So hold on. And I needed to have brought a spoon with me, and let me grab this whisk that I like better. So, okay, here we are. So we are going to take about a tablespoon of this fabulous plum peach jam. Look at that. It's going to look beautiful. I'm going to put it in there into our measuring cup because we need to be able to pour. I just want to liquefy that up. We're also going to place in here 1.5 ounces of vodka. So this is a shot glass. This is about 1 ounce. Now I am going to use the Ving vodka in this drink today. And here's the reason why. I love this organic vodka. I love that the purity of this is soft. There's not a lot of ethanol that bites through in this vodka. And this is going to get mixed with a Ruffino, which is a great brand of sparkling rosé, Italian brand, Prosecco sparkling rosé, and I'm going to use this in the drink with this vodka, and I really felt that a lower tasting ethanol vodka would be the way to go. So we're going to put in 1.5 shots. There's 1.5. Here we go. A vodka. Okay, are you able to see that? I can't tell if you can see that or not. Give me a heads up, give me a thumbs up if you can see this. So now I'm going to take the whisk and I am going to whisk this up and dissolve the beautiful jam into the vodka. Actually, it really has a delicious smell to it. Very delicious. I'm actually going to put just a little bit more of this jam in because it's not dissolving the way I'd expected it to. So let me just add just a little bit more. So you can see that that's starting to have just beautiful color to it. Now we're going to add to that, we're going to put in, let's see, about 5 fresh raspberries. So we're going to do 1, 2. Here's these beautiful fresh raspberries, organic raspberries that I got yesterday at Costco. They're just absolutely gorgeous. And we're going to muddle these up. And this whisk is just the perfect thing to muddle that. Muddle all these raspberries, which are now giving this, let me get this out of the way so you can see. There we go. You know, I'm not one for cocktails, and we don't usually do cocktails ourselves on Fridays, but it just, I know so many of us do. We entertain, we get together, we gather with family and friends over the weekend, and just to have a really cute, fun, surprise cocktail that you make that nobody's expecting, I think it's great. I love the cute and coral that we did. I thought that that drink was absolutely fantastic. And in fact, look at that. It's thickened up so beautifully with the raspberries in it. It's just absolutely fantastic. Okay, now we have 3 very large mint leaves right from Nanny Bubby's garden. And I'm going to muddle these in my mortar and pestle. Oh my God. One of these days I'll be able to say that without messing it up. Okay, there we go. That worked out very, very well. So let's get that all out of there and into, you know, this is a stone mortar, and it actually absorbs and mostly mint. So I'm going to put just a little bit more in because it's not breaking up the way in which I would like it to. So we're just going to work on this just a little bit more because most of it is just being absorbed by the stone. But the oils are in there. So let me grab just sort of a spatula to get that out with. There we go. Okay. How many of you enjoyed the poetry reading that we did for Mother's Day yesterday? It was there was a little bit of harsh words in there, but I think the beauty of what Harry wrote for his mother for Mother's Day was the sentiment was just beautiful, and I really enjoyed having him and having that discussion. You know, we do have a discussion, an inspiring discussion every Thursday, and I really enjoyed yesterday. So I hope, even though it was very unexpected, I think you could all have so much respect for what he's lived through and the fact that he's been a poet since the age of 6 years old, which is an amazing thing. So yes, you loved his first one. I know I was crying, and so were you with the first one. Okay, so now in here is the vodka, the raspberries, the jam, and the mint. And now what we are going to do, look at this gorgeous, I love this gorgeous wine glass. Let's take a look at that. Can you see how beautiful it is? I have 2 of these. I would have bought 4 if I could, but they only had 2 left. So here is one in purple and here is one in pink. They're just absolutely beautiful. I think I'm going to use the pretty in pink. Nobody in my house loves these glasses except for my sister and me. I even thought Tom would love it because it's so big and it takes a nice large glass of red wine. But I think that with the swirls and the baby pink color and the baby purple is a little too feminine for his taste. So I end up using it, and I thought it would be perfect for today. So, okay, we are going to strain this right through here. And the strainer is going to catch the seeds and the mint leaves. We're going to help it get through. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. So I have a real surprise for you, because in case you don't know how to open champagne, we're going to make sure that you will know by the time we are done with this, because I love to open champagne. And only one time in my life did I go, oh, I always open it this way, and I've never needed to. It's never popped. And this one day, my best friend came with a bottle of champagne, and she had had it in the back seat in like July on her way here, and it got heat or got, muddled up, it sort of got shaken up. Here, can you see that? And sure enough, I took the top off and it hit the ceiling, which is hilarious because it was the one time and the one time only that I did not cover it with a towel. So look at that. There we go. Look how beautiful this is. So everything, all the seeds, everything stayed stuck into the small sieve. You can see it. But out the bottom came all of the juices. Let me wipe them out. There we go. And then right here, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Let me smell this. Oh, it smells just heavenly. So there we go with all this in the bottom. There we go. And now I'm going to show you how to open champagne. It is absolutely my favorite thing to do. So how many of you have ever had a bad experience? So when Tom and I were just dating, he was trying to open a bottle of champagne. And the funny thing is that he couldn't get the top off. And he grabbed it and he went like this. It was like, why won't this come off? And all of a sudden the cork came flying out and hit him right in the eye, which he was wearing his glasses, thank God. But I think he was getting ready to propose to me. I don't know. I was too terrified to ask, what was all the champagne about? But he, it broke his glasses, because when this comes off, it's so powerful. And when it broke his glasses, he got glass in his eyes. So we jumped in the car. I started taking him to emergency. And they did an eye wash flush on his eye anyway. He was fine. So anyway, that's our story. So ever since then, I have never taken anything for granted when it comes to champagne. And the one time that I didn't put a paper towel over or dishcloth over it, it hit my ceiling right here in this kitchen. Okay, so we're going to throw this over the top. And the reason that we do this is that if the top flies off like it did that one time in my kitchen, the dishcloth will keep it from hitting me in the eye. It will keep it from flying anywhere. So I am unscrewing the wire right now. It's my favorite thing to do. And I am removing the cage over the cork. Okay, nothing popped. And so it's on nice and tight. And this has been in the refrigerator since about 11 o'clock this morning. It was cool anyway when I got it, and now listen for it. I'm going to hold my ear close to it. Let's hope it doesn't hit me. Okay, and here it comes. There we go. How's that? Did you hear it? Give me a thumbs up if you heard it. I love that sound. I love that sound so much. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to take this beautiful glass and we are going to pour our gorgeous pink champagne. Look at that. Into the glass. There we go. Look how beautiful that is. We're going to put this fabulous mint in it. We're going to float about 2 or 3 raspberries in there. And that's it. Look how beautiful that is. And I think maybe the plum jam was maybe a little too brown. So even though this is going to taste delicious, and I wanted to use Cynthia's jam, I think that probably you'd be better off using a little lighter, brighter raspberry jam to give it a little more pink rather than brown color. But nonetheless, let me tell you how it tastes. Well, I can promise you, a raspberry jam bought in the grocery store is not going to taste near as good as this peach plum jam from Cynthia's garden. Delicious. Delicious, absolutely delicious. Here's to all of you mothers. Here's to my mother. Here is to everyone who has put their heart and soul into their family. It's a great day to celebrate. I love you all. Let's all wish Roseanne a very happy, healthy recovery in Honolulu, and that her surgery goes well. It's only a matter of hours, I guess, before they're taking her in. So, Roseanne, to you as a mother and grandmother, and to all of you out there, I wish you the best and happiest day where on Sunday, you and all of us are going to, ready? On three, spread love like butter. I didn't count to three. One, two, three. Spread love like butter. I love you all so much. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Bye.